ABC 10's Garjpal Sangha, who is live right now in Roseville outside the hospital with more on the sheriff office's policy regarding inmates in the hospital. A lot of people have a lot of questions tonight.
And they do. And Luke and Alicia, this is the policy. It's about 4 pages long, included in a much bigger document that outlines what the Placer County Sheriff's Office Corrections Division must do when they bring an inmate to a hospital. Now, in simple terms, what this policy says, it's on a case-by-case basis. These are the last images authorities have of Eric Abril after he escaped from a local hospital early this morning. The Placer County Sheriff's Office says Abril was admitted to a hospital Thursday, July 6th for unknown medical condition.
The patient escaped from room 209.
Since he is in custody, that he has a deputy assigned to that inmate 24 hours.
Shortly after, authorities lost Abril.
That's under the investigation right now. We'll let them know later on. Thank you.
That was the only piece of information Placer County Sheriff's Office gave about the circumstances before Abril left the hospital after a brief chase, repeatedly avoiding answering questions about the specific security surrounding him. ABC 10 reviewed the Sheriff's Office guarding of inmates policy, which shows it is on a case-by-case basis, saying the following requirements will be followed. An evaluation of the inmate's charges, criminal history, and medical condition shall be done by the on-duty jail shift sergeant to determine whether the need for a guard is required. The determination shall be based on the prisoner's ability to escape and the threat posed to the hospital staff and the general public. There are instances in California law where a guard can be removed from an inmate for medical purposes, but it is unclear if this was one of those situations. Placer County Sheriff Wayne Wu assuring the public they will try to get to the bottom of how Abril was able to escape.
I know there's a lot of questions surrounding this case, specifically surrounding the circumstances regarding the escape. Quite frankly, I have a lot of questions as well. I can assure the community that when the time is right, there will be a thorough investigation into how this was able to occur and whether there were any policy violations.
Now, this document also highlights that the inmate can have public visitations, but we're not aware if anyone came to visit Abril since he came to the hospital, again, on July 6th. Now, we wanted to find out what other agencies across the region, what their policies are. Now, sources within the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office tell us their policy is a little bit more concrete, is that they must have 2 guards per inmate at a hospital at all times. Now, we did reach out to Abril's attorney, who's with the Public Defender's Office. We have not heard back.
A topic we know you will continue to follow. Thank you, Garjpal. And to recap this breaking news for you right now, authorities are searching for an inmate who escaped custody at Sutter Roseville Medical Center. He was able to leave the hospital at around 3 this morning wearing orange pants and no shirt. He was last seen at around 3:40 a.m. in the area of Rainier Court in Rocklin. Abril is described as a 6-foot-tall white man with brown hair. He weighs about 175 pounds. If you see him, call 911 immediately.